Hi everybody, Ralph Evans here, AutomateAnswers.com. And today I'm going to talk not too loud because Ben and Baden are sleeping in the other room and Jen and I are in an Airbnb. And had to work a little bit on my peace process because usually Jen doesn't listen to me doing my talks, but that's okay. But we're down heading into Olympia, Washington today because there's a hearing for a bill in our state legislature that would require everybody to get a vaccine, all the kids. And they're pushing pretty hard across the country right now. So Jen and I are down here. We've been down here a few different times, and we get Airbnbs and we drive down and we schedule our work and do all sorts of stuff. And it's really cool that we have set things up, and it's getting it's been a few years, and I've been through some tough times, but we've set things up so that we can have the means, the money to do this, to move around, to rent Airbnbs, to drive around, to do stuff, and to do other stuff, and to live the way we want to live. Now, the first 4 parts of this 5-part video series of misconceptions to manifesting what you want in life. If you haven't watched them, I encourage you to go watch them. The first one was how to just by being on the video, you can have a shift energetically. There's an energetic transmission that happens with all these videos. And in the first one, I used it and did it and showed you a bit about that. The second one was using, sorry about that sound, was using matrix energetics, a way to tap into the field of infinite possibilities and to play with this physics of miracles, as Richard Bartlett taught us in matrix energetics. And those are great ways to start to manifest what you want in life. But the third one was how to that you have to have a plan for the real world, right? So a strategy, action, plans, skills that you might need, people you might need to be around, internal thoughts that you might be having, shifting real world stuff. The fourth one was what to do when your own inner angst shows up. So if you're starting to put yourself out there and starting to do things in the world and starting to exchange yourself, your own goods and services, your own things for serving these people that you want to serve, and then it can push a lot of your buttons, your self-worth buttons. So having a way to instantly clear that. In the 4th video, I talked about how you can get that for free. And thank you. And so this video is a different sort of video. And one of the things I've found over the years, I've found that the group really helps. And having people that have done something before really helps. When I was a runner, I had moved to San Diego, and I was having a tough time. Couldn't quite make it the way I thought I should be making it as a runner. I liked running and racing. And I was hanging around a lot of no, actually wasn't hanging around a lot of runners. But then I found a coach and got a coach and started training with a group. And some of them had been to the Olympics and the Olympic trials and had set big records, American records in distance running. And I was running with them, and I just fell. I just fell during one of the runs. I think I just wanted to slow the pace down. And my coach said, he called me Ralphie. He said, "Ralphie, you're going to be the boss of this run. Just keep showing up. The group will bring you along." And sure enough, over the years of running with him, I got pretty good. I didn't get to go to the Olympics or anything, but I got pretty good and became a pretty good runner. And having a coach and having the people around me and knowing what to do, like how to train. They knew specific things to do, how to train that I didn't have before. And so today's session is about that. Like, how do you get the skills? What do you do to get your life, whether you're dealing with your own business or products, or getting your message out to the world, or, saving the world? How do you do it? There's the X. What do you do to get the Y? And the Y is the abundance, and money is part of that. Money, when you think of it, of course, it's like the ability to live the way you want to live, do what you want to do, have the impact you want to have. And so you need to know how to do it, the X. And so when I was in San Diego, I had a physical therapy practice, and it wasn't going very well. I had one part-time therapist, and then I got a consultant. Back then we called them consultants. And over 5 years, I paid them $125,000. And they built my business to where I had helped me build it and learn how to do it, learn how to do the X. And I had 5 therapists working for me, and had the money to buy a house in San Diego and to pay off a house in San Diego. And I had to learn the X to get it. So with this session, what is your thing? Who do you want to serve? What do you want to do? How do you want to impact the world? And I found a lot of coaches over the years, and if you want all my list of coaches, just email me and let me know, and I'll give you the data. One guy that's made all the difference from the very beginning is the guy that I used his software for all my web pages and all the stuff I do. I use his software, but he's got a really cool way of knowing how to help get your message out to the world. And so it's just been his thing ever since he was a kid. He wanted to learn how to have this kind of impact, and he's figured it out. And his name is Russell Brunson, and I'm going to give you a link because there's a book. Let me share my screen. There's a book that I want you to get if you're interested in really sharing your message with the world. So that's him right there. And find your message, build a tribe, and change the world. So when you think of who's going to save the world, who's going to do the good things in the world, it's going to be the entrepreneurs. I believe also it might be the lawyers. But there's a lot of people doing things that aren't quite right. For Jen and I, we realized the vaccine issue is really big, and what the pharmaceutical companies are doing is really not good. And we're working with people to help get that message out there. And Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is part of it, and Del Bigtree, and we're around a lot of people, Dr. Tony Bark, and that's part of our message. Part of the message also for us is if somebody has an autoimmune condition or some kind of chronic condition, they can get their health back. They can get healthy. They can get happy. They can get whole. And so for me, finding my message and building my tribe and changing the world, it's got what we want to do. And this guy has helped me do it. This guy right here. And so he's got a book, and it's right here. Let's see how we do this. Here we go. And I'm going to give you my link for it so that you can join me. And if you go through his book, he's worked with the big names. I mean, he's worked with Tony Robbins. And then if you go through that link, there's a woman that does weight loss. People what is this guy, an expert at hot dog vending, e-commerce experts. These are all people that have done really well. House flipping, energy clearing expert, sales experts, hairstylist experts. You're getting the idea, right? Expert at waking men up in Orange County. Network marketing, personal training. So dyslexia expert, you're getting the idea, right? So what is your message? There's a little kid that he's now a teenager, inspiring kids. There he is. Sleepover and kid entrepreneur expert. I mean, that's interesting, huh? Expert coach, fitness expert, and all these videos are incredible. And what it is, chiropractor, what it is everybody's got something that they can bring to the world and people they can serve. And when you think of how to do X to get Y, with Y being the money so you can have the life you want, if you think instead about who you're going to serve, what impact do you want to have, who do you want to help, then if that's part of your thing, then that's where I feel this work that we've been doing over the past 5 video sessions is valuable. And the guy that can help you do it is this guy. So if you go to ralphhavens.com/expert secrets, let me just type that into the into the Facebook here, you'll get my link for that, and then you can have it. He's giving it for free, and but then you get you pay for shipping. Oh, let me see. I didn't get that. Let's see. Here we go. www.ralphhavens.com/expert secrets.com. Let's see if that works. Maybe not. Let me just get the right link. But that's what I have for you today. Because I'm not an expert at helping people bring their gifts to the world. As far as like the business side of things, but there's people that have done it. Let me just see if this is the right link. I've got to make sure you get the right link. Okay, I think this is it. ralphhavens.com/expert secret. I might have typed the wrong one in. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Hang on. Experts. Okay, I think I typed it in a little funny. Let's see if this one works. Here we go. So the way I typed it in was a little different than it's in the book. I'm going to give you the right one. Let's delete that one. Sorry about all this, but this is going to be it right here. So ralphhavens.com/experts secrets. That's with 2 S's. EXPERTS SECRETS. It's funny, I typed it like that. So I put two S's. So grab that and at least go through that video letter that's on that link, and you can look at all these different people that have done really well with money. They figured out how to do X to get Y, and Y be in the life they want and the impact they want and the money, and see if it resonates with you. Because I feel that's one of the best ways to change the world is to be an entrepreneur and to bring your gifts to the world and to exchange money for it. And if it pushes your buttons as far as like, oh man, I can't exchange money for that, or I shouldn't charge money for that, or oh, I want it to be free for people. You might want to look at that and go back to video 4 and work on that. You might want to. And because that's been my experience. Any of these issues that I have around fairness and money and charging for money, and it's all been my own internal self-worth stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this 5-part video series. And if you have, you can share it. You can share all 5. And I'm running a contest right now. So whoever shares it 5 times, I'm going to enter you in a contest and give you the full Enlighten Up and Get What You Want masterclass and the bonuses and all sorts of goodies. So if you want to do that, let me know. Tag me in posts or email me and let me know you did that. And I'll include you in the contest. And go grab the book, ralphhavens.com/experts secrets. So EXPERTS SECRETS. All right, everybody. Have a great time. We're heading to the Capitol.